Tim Dawson, and as you can see, I have a double bass with me. And if you're playing double bass, congratulations, because you picked the best instrument. So you'll have fun with these pieces that I'm going to demonstrate. These is for the Ontario Provincial Honor Band, and we're going to start with some scales and then move on to some pieces. So really, they're challenging. But if you show them to your teacher, if you have a teacher, I would really strongly recommend that, because there's things that I can demonstrate today and talk about a little bit, but it's hard to get into the full detail. So we're going to start with the chromatic scales. And these scales are a demonstration of one of the old rules on the double bass, which is when you're fingering, you want to move 1-1 up and 4-4 back. So I'll show you slowly with the first scale. It starts on B flat, and it's got one big slur over 4 bars, but I'm going to break it up so that we're bowing a bow per bar. Okay. The next one starts on F, and it's the same principle. 1-1 up and 4-4. When I get to the top F, I'm going to come 4-4 back. So you'll see. Okay, here we go. A G major scale, and this one we don't have to worry about the 1-1 up or 4-4 back. When you get to the G string, you can do a very simple, what I call an as comes fingering. So which is just 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, 3 for the harmonic. You can use the harmonic at the top. I'm going to demonstrate that part of the scale first, and then we'll do the whole scale. So it's 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, and then you just do a little to your third finger for the G harmonic, okay? Because usually we play that finger, that note with the third finger. So I'll play the whole scale now. So it's so that's one way to play the G major scale. There's other ways, but that's the one I'm going to show you today. So then there's a G major arpeggio. And this one is really easy and fun if you know where the notes are. So in a G major arpeggio, you have G, B, D, and then back to the G. So you can play your second B here, or you can play it on the D string here. And if you play it here, that part of the arpeggio, you just simply do 4-1 and then up to that G harmonic that we talked about. So the whole arpeggio looks like this. Sounds impressive? Super easy. You'll enjoy that one. Okay, A flat major, yeah, use a bit of shifting. And a lot of these pieces, because they're band pieces, they're not exactly string friendly. It means they're more challenging. So if you can play band pieces, you can play string pieces. In fact, you'll be way ahead, because often band pieces are in flat keys and involves shifting from first position to half position and back fast. And A flat scale is an example of that. When you get to the G string, it's very simple. 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. And we end up on third finger because it's up here above the G harmonic. And that's where we start using our third finger when we get into what we call thumb position. So the scale looks like this. And then there's the A flat arpeggio. And this one's a bit more challenging. There's many ways of fingering this. I've chosen a fingering that, I don't know, I think it works. So instead of starting on your fourth finger, which would be your normal finger, you're going to start on 2 and finger it like this. 4, 4. Move to 4. Back to, so you end on 2 again. So I'll do that one more time. It's a little tricky. So this is my fingering. 4, 4. So that's that one. And good luck with that because it's a lot faster. Okay, this is Etude Set A, and there's 3 pieces that I'm going to play for you. The first one is a famous song that you hopefully know. If you don't, you can YouTube it because there's a million versions of this song. And the polite name for this is Danny Boy, and it's a very expressive or legato piece. So that's kind of what you're trying to show with this, is expressive playing. These pieces show different aspects of your playing. So again, we're in a nasty key. We've got 5 flats, so it means a lot of shifting around. The bowing is basically what I call an as-comes bowing. At least that's what I've chosen to do. You can choose something different, but that means I'm going to start with an up bow, because generally when there's a pickup or it's not on the beat, often we'll start with an up bow. So it starts da-dee, so up, down, and that's what I'm going to do. And then after that, pretty much I just keep going whatever the next bow is. I don't do a lot of retaking. Here we go. And you know how the rest of this goes. So the next one is a pizzicato etude, and it demonstrates orchestral pizzicato, or at least that's how I'm going to play it. And that's when you hold the bow in your hand like this. You just grab it, and then you pluck, doing little circles with your arm, as opposed to the jazz style, and I'm going to demonstrate that. The jazz style, you rest on the next string, and you pluck more often than not with your first finger, although you can go back and forth between your fingers like that, and when you go really fast, you can use all 3 fingers. But just the basic style is resting on the next string. So this one it demonstrates also that you need and can play dynamics in pizzicato, not just with the bow. Okay, so it's quite a quick one, and I'll play part of it for you. Here we go. Etc. So, and it probably goes actually a little bit quicker than that. So the next one, again, demonstrates pizzicato and arco. So you're going to go back and forth between the two quite quickly. And, you know, you just do what you have to do. In this case, you're going to go from arco to pizzicato. So I'll just demonstrate that change. Show you the arco part is, and then right away. So I'm going to play that part of the etude first, just to show you that. Again, this one demonstrates dynamics and note lengths. So it's a march-like piece and very short bow stroke. Okay. So the part where there's the change, I'll just play that. Okay. So. So that's the switch from arco to pizzicato. And the beginning starts not too loud. That's the part I played before. Okay, so that's that one.
And we don't care about the young folks talking about